Welcome live. So, the reason why I wanted to do this is because I think it is important for us to have or create a community that we can all thrive in. I know these days, especially with everything going remote, this has been an issue with people trying to find themselves and trying to discover what they really are, what they really want, all that jazz. And honestly, this is my attempt to discover myself, and I just wanted to make sure that we have people along the way, people that are also on the same journey. So the reason why you know I'm doing this is just to document the whole process, um, just to document the whole process and see where we are, where we started from, and where we are now. So how's that going? So all that stuff. So in like today, I have set out to do like 4 hours of outreach every day. And if you want to be a part of it, you can open your laptop and let's just work together. So I'm just gonna share my screen and we're just gonna do some outreach on screen. Uh, so this is the software that I use to do my outreach. It's pretty cool. The thing I like about it is I got a lifetime deal on this, so so it was good to have it. And then, you know, first of all, I'll show you my sequences. So this is what we have going on. Um, the whole, the point of this is to warm them up, and so this is mainly like a cold email sequence. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I watched this master class, and this guy was like, "You can, you know, you, I mean, it all depends upon your persona, who you're trying to target for your business." But I think so. The whole idea behind what he was saying was he was like, "There's people who are watching their email 24/7." And I found it true even for myself. Like I wake up in the morning and I roll over, get my phone, and I check my email. And I'm like, that's kind of true. It's true, and people may not answer the phone, especially if you're targeting people in the offices and stuff. So they may not answer the phone, but they're always looking for emails. So that's why I wanted to create a sequence that is email heavy. So the first task of that sequence is that we view a profile as soon as an account is uploaded. So you view a profile, and then just so the whole point of this is to make sure that if it's a fit or not. So if it is a fit, then all right. I just realized that I was sharing something else, but all right. So the whole point of this is to make sure that your email's going to the right place, and you don't want to be spammy. And I set this up so I could actually personalize all the emails I send. So in order for me to be able to do that, I want to make sure that none of the people that are not my ICP is the ideal customer profile, are in that sequence. So I don't want any people who are the people I don't want to talk to in my sequence. So in order to make that happen, That is the only reason, like literally the only reason I created that step number one that you see is the view LinkedIn profile. So I could manually go in and look at their profiles and see if they're a fit. And then second step of this sequence is to send a manual email. So I send it I put in a manual email and not a automatic email. It's just because of this reason. So I could just customize this whole thing. I like the way it has the template, and it's kind of nice that you know that it just automatically pops up with all the details that I need, and I just need to add my personalization, as you can see on the screen. So, and then it just from there on, it just automatically sends follow-ups and does its thing. So that's why I like this software, because it's very powerful as when it comes to just automating a bunch of stuff that you would do manually. Now you could get you know a software like Instantly. So yeah, now you could get a software like Instantly and just bam out cold emails, uh, but that software is just for emails, and I'll show you what this can do. It's like a complete alternative for Outreach.io. Some of you tech folks might know. And by the way, I'm not being paid to create this video for Upscale, but I just like this software, and especially I like it because I got a really good deal on it. So this is my whole sequence. I send about it's 9 steps. 8 of them is an email, and it's 19 days. So it just sends out emails for 19 days, and if somebody doesn't reply, then ends the sequence for them. But because the whole point of this session is just to do prospecting, I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm just trying to do what I do daily, and from now onwards, I'll just be doing it here, so we can do it together. If you've got time, if I'm gonna set up a time that every day I'll be here on that time, and actually you can just hop on. We'll figure it out. Like, I don't know if we need a tech to um, to have you join the streaming, but I think that'd be kind of cool if we could just do it together. So if you want to do it, like, we can definitely create a little community, which we are anyways. So, like, you can be a part of that community, and you can just send me an email if you want to be a part of this. And I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I think it's because I'm eating banana bread. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that community, just shoot me a message on Instagram. It is Chawlabi, so CHAWLABI, and I'll respond, and we can get to know each other, and maybe start co-working every day. All right, so now I'm just gonna be focused on this, and if you're watching it, I know right now we're at 0 people watching it, which is cool. It's my first video. Nobody knows about me. That's all right, but that's not the goal. I'm not here to, be famous, but I'm just here to validate my um, my process, and actually just document things, because I believe that this is going to be good. I'm going to get some replies, and then yeah, we'll see. But for now, let's just send out some LinkedIn requests. So I've got the thing I like about it is just I also like that it's so so organized and everything is at one place and you know what's going on with this contact. And that used to be the thing I liked about outreach, but now I'm using this, so I like this. This is an important feature, so it's kind of a must-have, if you will. So first, I would just look at their website, what they do, if they're a product led, if they actually have a software or they're just software builders. Seems like these guys do. So then from here on, I would just send them a request. In this case, I might have already. Oh no, I haven't. So when I send a request, um, what I've seen that works is actually the fact that you wanna acknowledge them. So, for example, I would say Homebase because it's the company name. Homebase is dope, or actually, I've used that quite a bit. So, I'll just say, cool to see what you folks are doing at Homebase. Looking forward to seeing what the future holds and potential collaborations. Potential. Or actually, you know what? I would just say connecting to see. To seeing what future holds and potential collaborations. So I say that because it is personalized, it complements the person, and it's a co-founder. So you don't just want to write a generic thing. It's like these guys are getting a lot of requests, so you have to personalize it. And then you have to be also clear about your intention is that, hey, I'm just trying to see where you're taking this company, and we're connecting for potential collaborations in the future. So this way he knows that there might be a sales pitch coming. So so I'm just going to do exactly that and mark it as done. I'm going to do that for all the companies that I see here. We've got about 800. See this? This is a studio software. Voila. So I'm just gonna. So I'm gonna use the same thing and just keep going. So now this guy. The website doesn't want to open, but we'll see what they do. Okay, it's mainly a consultancy. So I don't really, they're not a fit. So I don't know why it says Joker. It's kind of rude, but I just didn't bother to change it. So just so you guys know, it's not me that is calling them all jokers. So these guys build solutions to solve unique problems. Not a fit because these guys are like a building agency, and right now we're only targeting the product like software companies that have a product. Now this guy not a fit because one, I think there won't be much ROI. Like if I don't understand the product easily, then I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to work. That's kind of weird. Why it would just. Okay, let's see if. All right, we're gonna share the whole freaking window so you can see everything. Oh, I've been talking for a while and I just realized that I was on mute. Anyways, I actually dropped a lot of wise words while I was on mute. Um, but I guess y'all missed out. So I was actually saying that a lot of people, I was saying when you couldn't hear, is that a lot of people just do stuff and actually quit on on that stuff just because it starts to get hard. And and I was saying that nothing's really easy in the beginning, but then you do it enough times. You do it enough a number of times, and then it just seems easy. So, and I was saying that that now that I'm sending these requests, LinkedIn requests to these people, and I'm sending that only to the ones that I know are going to be a good fit. It's like even this guy. Look at Jim, MNAM, whatever that means. So it's a chemo informatics software for research and discovery laboratories. Now I'm sure we can call them and help them like sell the product. However, I just don't understand the market. Neither am I passionate about it. Passionate part I'm okay without because like you develop passion as you do enough of things. But it's just something I don't understand. Like it sounds complex to me. So that's why I'm not. I don't think it's a fit because I don't want them to teach me everything, and I don't want them to teach me everything. They might not. They might be willing to. If they are, then cool. Come on in. But I don't want them to teach me everything about their software, and then I'd have to go through all that learning curve. I'd rather spend that time on helping the software for the industries that I already know. And that's why I was saying that some things just seem hard. Like for example, this CRM, like this is easy. Like I could sell it, no problem. Uh, let's see their customers, like retail stores, clothing stores. That is no problem. Like we can sell them, no problem. I can help you, and dear. But that's what I was saying. You know, some things you're just comfortable about, and that's confident comfortable and confident about is that, and that's because you have done it before. That's because you've done it enough times, and so if you have to do it again, you'll be fine. uh, However, some things you just find hard, and you find them hard because you've never done it. Like Hermosi says something like how unreasonable for you it is for you to expect to be good at something you've never done. Like, are you out of your mind? Like, how's that going to happen? So, if you can't expect yourself to be good at something you've never done, so you can only be good at things that you will do or have done. So this is why I'm like confident for the requests I'm sending. I'm only sending requests to the people that I know I can help for sure, just because we've done it over and over again more than 50, 60,000 dollars, 50, 60,000 times. Um, personally, so it's just you know, uh, like have you done it before? Yeah, cool. You've gotten results before? Cool. Yes, cool. So, okay, then you can be confident about this thing. But if you haven't gotten results before or haven't done it before, then why would you be confident? And why would you find it easy? Because you've never done it. So, That's why a lot of people just give up on stuff and never try it, which is what I think is kind of a sad thing, if you will, because how would you know what you're good at if you never do anything? So you got to remember. So you got to remember that the thing you're saying is hard for you is actually pretty easy for somebody else if it's been done before, right? If it's been done before, if it's done well, then it's pretty probable that the same person can do it again, right? So if they can do it, that means it is possible. It's not if you are finding it hard, it's just because you haven't done it long enough, or you haven't done it enough number of times, um, which would make sense why it would seem hard. So that's why sometimes you just got to stick at it, and just like this business, it is hard. Like you got to create content, you've got to do outreach, you've got to you know do fulfillment in the beginning stages. It is hard. It's not easy. Like you could just get a job, and that job will help you just do one thing at a time, and just you'll be paid every 2 weeks. That sounds cool. And if that's something that you want, then go for it. I just wanted a challenge, and hence why I'm here. But entrepreneurship is hard, and just because it's hard doesn't mean that it isn't easy for anybody else. Some people, the people that have made it is easy for them. It's like, I know how to make this move. I know what move to make next. Just because they've built that mental capacity to just think like this. Um, so if you're also finding it hard, just stick with it. Just put in enough reps, and it won't be as hard anymore. Maybe it will be. Just the things that you've already put in the reps for. Those things won't be. Those activities won't be hard or as hard. There will be new challenges. There will be new activities that you would have to do, and those will be hard because you're doing it for the first time. But now that you've done it, you've done a lot of things, then you're totally fine. Like, you just got to keep going. But if you quit, you'll never know what the next step that you would have taken. And what if that next step comes again? Like, whatever the situation is right now that's making you want to quit, what makes you think that that situation is not going to come again if you do something else, or even if you get a job? Like, what makes you think that that situation where you needed to show some resilience is never going to come? And if you quit now, what happens if that situation comes again? Are you going to quit then again and start over? So how many times are you going to start over? Is the question that you should be asking before you quit. Because if you quit, you're never going to get past this hurdle that's making you quit. And the chances are that hurdle's going to come again. What are you going to do then? Just find another thing to do, or you're actually going to work hard or harder to overcome that hurdle? And if the answer is latter, you're going to work harder to overcome this hurdle, then why not just do it now? Why quit and then, you know, why go through that time consuming loop of quitting, trying to find new thing, building that new thing to where you are with this thing, just to face that hurdle and then trying to overcome it instead of just working on this right now? That makes sense. So just keep at it. And that's kind of the thing that actually just keeps me going. I think of quitting so much, like so much. Lately, it's been hard. It's been like every bit of me wanted to quit. Um, but here I am sending messages on LinkedIn because I think this will get me closer to where I want to be one day. And this will get me, like, even if it doesn't, then I'll be like, okay, well, I put in some efforts, nothing moved. Maybe then it's the wrong thing that I'm doing. Until then, I'm sticking to it. There's so many ideas. Like, once you start doing something, you find so many ways to tackle that demon. You find so many ways to prospect. Even you find, like, now I'm thinking this is what I'm doing is just North America, but now I'm thinking the world is big. Like, why do I just want to stay in North America? Why not we sell in China? Who cares? Why not we sell in the UK? It's like there's software companies all over the world. You just gotta, you know, you just gotta implement those ideas. You see, the thing is, everybody has ideas. Everybody has ideas, but not everybody commits to it. So, and this, what I'm doing is, this is my way of trying to commit to that thing. Well, together in so together in 39 minutes, we've done 55 tasks. And if you ask me, that is quite slow. I want to be at 100 at least. But again, I could have done 100 tasks, but that's just gonna, that's just gonna bring down the quality of the work that I'm able to do. Which is why it's okay if I'm doing like maybe 5 tasks every 3 minutes. Focal point, it's a software, it says doesn't load. Rental operator. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. We can definitely help Wisdom, if that's how you say it, Killian. Wisdom, or why does it say Repos Digital? Okay. Gotta love these French guys, French software companies, because they love to sell in North America. You know what? Into Clouds is probably a stoner guy. Head in the clouds. I'll actually go live when I'm doing email outreach. I think that'd be cool. This is probably not a fit. Streamline and modernize M&A. Actually, this might be a fit. Yeah, definitely a fit. So, what if these guys don't reply to my email? Actually, that's not what I meant to say. What if these guys don't reply or accept my LinkedIn request? That might be the question that's probably in your mind. If not, then I'll still answer it because it has been in my mind. And it just keeps coming up. And I'm like, what if these guys just don't even look at it? What if, like, they've probably got hundreds of connection requests? What if they never look at it? What if it just goes all in vain? And then I'm like, that's all right because they're going to receive a very personalized email from me in a day. So it's totally cool if they don't, if they don't accept my LinkedIn request. I am still going to send them a very personalized email. And the good part is that when I send them an email, I'm going to look at so in order to personalize it, I'm going to look at their LinkedIn profile. I'm also going to look at their website. So when I look at their LinkedIn profile, it will notify them that I'll be viewed your profile. And then in 2-3 minutes or whatever time, they see an email from me. They're like, okay, that guy, now we're talking. So like I've had people open my email 4 times. Those are the people that, that are more likely to respond to my follow-up email. So you see this? You see this guy open it twice? He opened it 10 a.m. in the morning, and then he also opens it midnight. That poor guy, bro. Derek, let me help you, man. Kind of want to see your profile now. Red Brick. I remember you. Yeah, so we can do outbound for them. It's not a problem. Anyways, Nobody's watching, but it's kind of sad. It's kind of okay too. It's like I'm just doing what I would be doing anyways. So it's like it doesn't bother me. The good part is that I've been thinking about creating content. Um, and perhaps this is the answer to my prayers. If somebody watches, watches. If somebody doesn't, then I'd still have some content. Hopefully YouTube will help me keep this and edit stuff. Maybe convert it into some shorts or something. That'd be cool because I definitely think that that it's kind of it's good to work with each other and do some LinkedIn outreach and prospecting. You know what we'll do next time? We'll probably make some calls. But yeah, we'll send some emails before that. But we'll finish this this sequence. It'll probably take a few more days. Like if I do 100 tasks, then that's 846. Like we can probably get this done in like 10 days. And then I said 10 days is because all the manual tasks will be done in 10 days, right? So I won't have to all the manual tasks will be done in 10 days, and I won't have to do anything myself, so we can just move on to the next sequence. And when we do that, we'll add a little bit of a calling in there. There's just so many businesses. What makes you think that I think, I don't know if all of them are making money, but yours definitely can. I, I didn't pay attention to this. It's probably a software. That's yeah, I think kind of a cool concept. Also in Singapore, so I like this. Some software I'm like, I'm kind of curious now because it all like it applies to me. So I like this software. They'll be a good fit for meetingsmachine.com. What's it called? One Hash. I'm gonna send this link to my guy Andrew. Sometimes I like to make spelling mistakes because AI does not make spelling mistakes. Humans do. Sometimes I would just make it on purpose. Because there are other software that, well, I have one of them. What they do is they would actually connect to your LinkedIn and send requests. It's like, just like sending um, just like doing an email campaign. It's like a LinkedIn campaign. You just put in the CSV file for all the LinkedIn profiles, and it would automatically send the requests and messages for you. Um, so I just try not to sound like one of those apps when I'm sending requests on LinkedIn because you want to sound like you're actually a person and you're not just a robot trying to get them to buy something. Um, so that's why I like to make spelling mistakes because that AI thing does not make spelling mistakes, right? Because it copies and pastes the company name from the page, from the LinkedIn profile, and it just adds it in there. So there's no chance for mistake. And that's why I don't like to write too perfect, because then it's also like, oh, it's probably AI or probably a robot trying to, get in the connection requests. Okay, you're not taking new requests. All right, it's all right. I wouldn't mind connecting to this founder. So one thing that I really like, one line that I really like when it comes to LinkedIn prospecting, like if you don't have anything to say, just write this. Hey Matt, always looking to add more industry leaders to my network. Would love to connect. This is like a very cool line that you can add in there. And it does, like, the results it brings is pretty impressive. And I learned this line. I learned this line from that software that I was just telling you about that automates LinkedIn outreach. So that was pretty cool. Now you all have it. And now all the requests everybody's going to receive are going to be, hey, always looking to add more industry leaders to my network. So don't do that, because then it won't work anymore. But hey, do it, because it'll work until it works. It won't work until it doesn't work. It's the boring work. See, we've been doing it for an hour, and we've done 105 tasks. Usually, every day I do like 200 of these, and that's because so many. That's because so many of them are not a fit. So if I do 200, maybe I'll get like 20, 30. So yeah, well, we've only done 100 of now right now, 100 of them right now. And if we had only, like, if I think I have sent like maybe 20 requests. So that isn't enough. So that means tomorrow I'll only have 20 emails to send, which I want at least 100, So that's why I'm going to do like at least 200 of these. So I have like at least 50, and then, do 200 each day, and one day I'll have, so like it accumulates, right? So that's what I'm going for. You see, we've got some people accepting connection requests. Oh yeah, you remember that one that guy we sent this Hey, Matt, always looking for leaders and whatnot. He accepted. You see this? It works. It works, guys. What does he have to say now? I've been following for a while. Great to see your success. You see, this is when you receive totally, um, like this is 100%. This thing is 100% non-personalized, 100% automated message. So first, when I send him a message, he spells my name wrong. That's that's because he wrote this message. But now look at this. Look at the what's that word, like formatting of this message. Like, I've been following you for a while. Glad to see your success. We would love to have you as a guest either of my podcast, Outsource to Profits. We get an Outsource to Profits. We're on a mission to revolutionize the way CXO sales scale their sales and marketing and whatnot. And it's a good offer. It's something that I've liked, but it's like, anyways, that's distracting. Let's not do this. Let's not talk about this. Let's just get to the work. So this guy was actually a fit. So I'm gonna send him a request. It's crazy, right? Like you just take a little detour for just like a minute, and then 10 minutes later you're like, oh frick, I'm still there. It's such a trap. Performance coaching integrated with biometric data from Smart Ranks. You're mine. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's see if he wants to connect. You know what? Because we got such a feedback right away. I'm just gonna send, hey, Max, always looking to add more industry. Would love to connect. I'm just gonna copy and paste this and send a few of these today because we got good feedback right away. So let's just continue with this. Meaningful gigs. Not a fit. Discipline, work, culture, ideas. Astro, we inspire change through learning. Wally, that rings a bell actually. It's personal finance app. GPT. I honestly don't need this because I don't have any money coming in. The software. Got it covered. Hands down the most comprehensive improvement software for IT asset disposition, reseller, and e-waste companies. We can definitely help you with that. Dang it. Frick. Oh, did we just get another person to accept? Yeah, cool to see what you. Okay, so this works too. This has actually worked quite a bit for me. Oh, Friday, I love that thing. Anyways, like so, in love with Friday, hands down, the cool thing I saw. I'm just being honest. If I'm like really, I like that software. Not because it's the only software that does that thing, just because uh, like I like the concept of it, and I think it's easy to sell for us. Like, well, we can do outreach for them and give them results. This also looks cool. Your Medicaid Advantage platform has arrived. What the hell is that? Shipping the process, establishing and maintaining Medicaid eligibility, automatically monitor benefits. Can definitely help you with that, sir. Mer Merdad Shafi. Oh, we got another connection request. Max. Let's see which one worked. Love what you folks are doing at Ignite. You see, it's cool. It's kind of cool when you get the feedback right away. So I like it. What day is it? Tuesday. Tuesday's probably a good day because people are on their maybe computers more. I don't know. But anyways, let's see if we have any email opens. Do we have any emails sent today? No emails sent today. That's kind of weird. So I don't know. We had a glitch. So you see, out of 100 emails, 79 of them were actually for people who are not a fit. So I'm actually just gonna play them and see. The task is not found. See, not a fit. Activity info not available. Maybe I deleted them. So just because they're not a fit, I'm just gonna delete them. There's no point wasting time. Now, all right, well, my friends, this was it. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna go back and create another one of these similar streams, and I'm gonna hop back on just so we have like a little bit of a separation in this thing we did. Let me pull this tab over. All right, here we are. So in this session, we did a lot of LinkedIn outreach. Not a lot, but quite a bit. Now you know what works, what doesn't work, what is the criteria that we use to qualify, what are the companies that we are confident that we can help. Now I'm going to hop off and actually just come back again. And in that session, we'll be doing email outreach. So those 21 emails that you saw that I have um, in the dues, like due for today, we're going to do those 21 emails, and I will show you how I personalize all those emails and what are some of the things that, because it's really hard to personalize all these things, the emails to the T, but what are some of the things that I look at before I send the email and make it seem it's personalized. All right, then, even though right now nobody watched it, I hope one day in future somebody will watch it, and I hope they find value, because this is my first live work session. I do plan on doing it every day, and yeah, you're welcome to be a part of this. Anyways, I'll let you go, and I'll be right back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna take a little bite of this banana bread. Okay, goodbye.